So you still feel like there's something that you could be doing even more because you have time on your hands, or you're just not feeling like you're as productive as possible? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that you can do so that you can start feeling much more fulfilled. Coming up. Hey there, I'm Billy Keels, and I'm back once again to share some tips and strategies with you that are going to help you to go out and make more money. They're going to help you to have more control over your free time, and ultimately they're going to help you to live with less stress. So if it's your first time here, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure that you like the video and share it with at least 2 or 3 other friends. Because when you do that, you're actually helping the community to continue to grow with other like-minded people. And that's such a wonderful thing, to be able to continue to share information, grow together, and see the results. So thank you for that right up front. And the thing is, you're probably wanting to get back to this whole question of why you stopped here. But I have to give you a warning, literally from the very beginning. If you're someone who enjoys sitting on the couch, hanging out, and just having leisure time, you're probably not going to want to watch. Well, no, you're definitely not going to want to watch the rest of this video, because this is for the person who's actually feeling that burning inside and that they could be doing something more, and you want to be doing something more, and you just need a little bit of help. And we've just come out of this really interesting time around the globe. I don't know when you're watching this video, but we've just come out of a couple of months of being locked in our places here in Europe and all around the world with COVID-19. I kind of gave there some of the things that you could be doing during that period. And even with that, there were more and more questions because we had so much time, and there were lots, especially those of you that are in the corporate world, you're watching and you've been working all day, you may have kids at home, and it just got to be a bit crazy. So in the past, we talked about as well, like when you want to have more free time, it all comes down to being able to manage your time effectively. But number one, you have to be clear on your goals. Like, why are you looking to do something else? Is it on your heart because you want to do a passion project? Is it something that you'd like to be able to do, like write a book? Or do you just want to be able to spend more quality time with your family? Because that's also one of the areas of productivity. It's about feeling your heart. It's not just about doing things. And so, like I said, you may want to even be able to work more effectively, not doing so many hours and then using that time to do other things. But as we've talked about that in the past, make sure that we provide that to you so that you can get the access to the information that you want. But going back to this whole productivity thing, there may be a number of things that you're thinking about, right? You feel that anxiousness in your heart or in your stomach, and you're thinking, you know what, I really want to go out and I'd like to write a blog, or I'd like to write that book that I was talking about before. At the end of the day, you're asking about producing things for yourself, for your family, or for others in general. And so as you start to do that, think about what is it that the person on the other end, whether it's your child that's going to get to spend extra time with you, whether it's the person that's reading your book because they're going to be able to now take what you've placed and the experiences that you're sharing with them, they'll be able to put that into action, collapse time frames. And you maybe do something like I've just recently done, which is launch a podcast. And the podcast is the Going Long podcast. And that is for many of you, because I know many of you are interested in being able to be much more successful. You love what you do, and at the same time, you want to have more control over your financial life, because you've given me that feedback. And so one of the things to be much more productive, to provide you with more value, is launching the Going Long podcast. And there, I want to continue to bring on board the best experts in U.S. real asset investing, also bringing on real Main Street investors that are going to share their stories with you and help you to understand how you can go out and get started or accelerate your success as it relates to long distance real estate investing. These are some of the different examples. Because there was time, there was a clear plan that has been in place that you want to be able to use when you are looking to be much more productive. And once you execute that plan, you're able to do so many things. You're able to create your books, you'll be able to write your new blogs, start that group that you've always wanted to start, and even do things like launch a thought leadership platform in podcasting. And I know we've talked about this before, some of the really amazing reasons why now is the best time ever to be more productive and start that podcast. So I'd love to get your feedback. I'd love to know what you think about these different ideas as to how you can go out and be much more productive, the things that you can do, the things that you can create. because at the end of the day, this is about helping you to move forward faster. And so one of the things I've been doing over the last couple of years, and I think I've shared this many times, is working at a very large multinational, at the same time building my own business. And I've learned a lot of things along the way, and I'd love to be able to share that with you. And I've done so and made it really easy. And the only thing that you need to do to pick up a free ebook is go to keeponcashflow.com/roadmap. Leave your name, leave your email, and we'll get that out right to you as quickly as possible to help you, once again, to get some ideas so that you can be much more productive. And this is in the area of long distance real estate investing, and you can see the lessons there and adapt it to your specific goal and the goal that you want to be able to achieve. So this is Billy Keels, and that's my 2 cents for today. And as I always like to say, hasta la próxima.